my name is Jana and you're watching Finnish Knitting Stories. Episode number 125. I'm coming to you from Finland, from my craft room, which is here in the southern part, not far from the sea. How have you been? I hope all is well. Welcome or welcome back. You can find me on Instagram as Kettonits and on Ravelry as Kettonits and on Ko-fi and Patreon as Finnish Knitting Stories. And today we will be talking about knitting and life and probably something else. We will see. So let's dive into it. Let's start traditionally with what I'm wearing today. I'm wearing my rather old but very much favorite Penguono by Stephen West. I knit it a few years ago during, I think, COVID. I think I was unwell when I was knitting it. Yeah, we were home. Very bleak memory of that time, but what came out of it was a beautiful Penguono by Stephen West, and mine is in a very soft colors with a strand of white mohair traveling throughout, and yeah, with the fun texture. You can see, I'll show you closer, there is some effect yarn with baubles, and then there is, how well can you see the back? Can you see the back? There are welts, and yeah, I added all kind of fun things. So I basically just gathered all the light colored yarns, scraps, fingering weight, DK weight. Then I took a strand of white mohair to make it even more cohesive, and I knit it up very quickly, by the way, very quickly. This was born in no time. Yes, don't laugh. The same old dress by Not Perfect Linen. Some of you probably think that I own like 2 dresses. There is more. There's more than that. But you know, once you have a favorite, you keep wearing it over and over again. And this is mine because of the color, because of the style. It has pockets. This is not sponsored in any way. I paid my own money. Many years ago. It was my birthday present, and it's been in a good use. This is a long sleeve one. They make lovely dresses. Very responsible and yeah, ethical company. No trash, no harsh chemicals, no dodgy seams, none of that. Prime quality work. I highly recommend. And earrings, what do I have today? I have designed by Kieto, a Finnish artist, making these fun plywood earrings. I have a mini collection on my own, also not sponsored. Just a fan. Okay, that's my outfit. And wool socks, of course. Of course I'm wearing some woolly socks, but always, even in summer. Let's go to finished objects. I have one. I finished the cowl for my husband. Have you been wondering, did I finish it? I did. It was, I finished the knitting part on Saturday. Pre-story, if you're just tuning in and you didn't watch the last week's episode and you have no idea what I'm talking about, I decided to knit my husband a cowl for Father's Day. Father's Day was last Sunday. And I finished it last Saturday in the evening, and then on Sunday I woke up early and I did the seaming because I decided to leave it for the morning for the fresh brain and maybe better light, and it was a good call. It still took me a while to tackle that mattress stitch, to make it neat, for everything to line up, and that you couldn't even tell where the seam is. Okay, I'll show you the cowl and then we will discuss more. I got it back from my husband today. He has already pulled some stitches. I can see he's been wearing it to work whole week. He loves it. He is really happy with it. It's a great cowl. Here it is. Can you see where is the seam? It's right there. I did a really good job. I had to take back, I think, 2 or 3 times, and it took me an hour to go all around. It's a tube. It's a tube that seamed all around here. Uh, the pattern is Painting Columns by Painting Columns Cowl by Stephen West. It's from his book, little book that I don't have here anymore, Hyper Knitting number 3. But I think it's also available. Is it available as separate download? Probably. Probably. Yes, paid for pattern, and it was lovely. I made it fully scrappy. It weighs a lot. It has some significant weight. I think over 300 grams. I'll put the number on a screen. So which was nice amount out of my stash. And I used the colors that my husband likes. Most of these have been used in some of his knits before. He has some hats and yeah, in these colors, so everything goes together, and it's really nice. It now smells like diesel. He has been wearing it at work outside. It's been cold. I'll try it on just to show you how it sits, how lovely it is around the neck. It's a tad big on me. Probably mine, if I would make one for myself, I would make it a bit shorter, like this way, like shorter sections, or maybe, yeah. But it fits great on him. He is a tall, quite large man, yes, tall, big man, thicker neck, bigger head, so it's great on him. And I think it's a really successful design because it stays up. It's cozy. The wind definitely doesn't blow through it because it's in DK, but you can probably knit it in any other weight. And then it's like double. And then this mosaic knitting makes it even thicker and cozier, and it keeps it up nicely, and you can pull it up. You can make a hood out of it if you want. I think this is really great. Yep, neck still covered. So yeah, cover your ears. Cover your nose. Great cowl for outdoors, for working outside, for bicycle rides, for forest walks, for pretty much anything. Look, Stephen West theme. So he's happy. He got his Father's Day gift. Now I can give it back to him that he can keep wearing it. Now that I showed it to you. But yes, it was lovely. I knitted very, very fast. I tried because Father's Day came faster than I expected, as always. You know, last minute gifts. So yeah, one finished object today, and now I have messed up my hair. Doesn't matter. Okay, let's go to WIPs. I will show you 2 this week. My first one is the stripy mohair dress that I'm trying to finish before Knit to Purl to Knit and Crochet Festival. That's happening next week in Breda in the Netherlands. So I'm participating in the make-along for that festival with my Lento. Lento is a very basic raglan sweater pattern by Jonna Helin. If you're wondering, I have knit a few of those, and now I'm knitting my very first Lento dress. Am I finished? I'm not. I'm not finished, but I do have sleeves, 2 matching sleeves, and I'm working on a body, and I'm on my last ball of yarn that I'm planning to attach my last ball of yarn. Okay, going up, and there we are. And then the last stripe will be in this color, and it will be just ribbing. And yeah, it's now below the knee, plus probably I can get some 4 or 5 centimeters of ribbing out of it. It's a tad shorter than I would like, but I don't have any more yarn. I have used all of it in here, everything that I ordered. The yarn is Mips Chunky Mohair, also from the Netherlands, so it came to me, and then I will take it back to visit the homeland for a moment. Yeah, I should have got probably 50 grams more, and then it would have been perfect. My dress is quite wide. I wanted it that way. So it's big, wide, and very, very cozy, very, very squishy. I hope I can get a bit extra length to it after blocking. I know it's probably not gonna grow a lot, but even if it grows a little bit, it helps. It's not gonna be this dramatic long dress like I envisioned, but then on the other hand, this is probably more practical length. If I'll try it on and insert a b-roll somewhere on a side that you would see how it looks now, and yeah. Well, I will definitely finish it before the festival. We're leaving on Friday. We have already agreed the relatives will come stay with the kids and the dog at our place because, you know, the dog doesn't travel well and everybody likes being at home, so everybody will be at home. Yeah. And I have my lovely festival dress. It's happening. I can't believe. I'm very excited to go there and to meet you, everyone who will be attending. And I will be at your service whole day if you want to chat or knit together, or maybe I could help you pick colors for your next project. You can borrow my color eye if you'd like. So yeah, let's just have fun together. I don't know what else. I'm in love with this dress. I'm in love with the colors, with the squishiness. I just have a bit of ribbing to do, and then I'm a happy camper. I will show it to you, of course, when it's done. I'm not sure if there will be an episode next week. Probably if there will be, then not a proper one, because I will be away on the time I usually record my proper one. But something. We will see. We will see if I have time to figure out something for you to watch while I'm away having fun at the Knit and Crochet Festival. So yeah, that's all about my stripy mohair dress. It's fun. It's really fun project, and I enjoyed knitting it, and it came together very quickly, even though I got distracted with other things in between. So lovely. So that's there. Now I have mohair in my mouth. The usual stuff. Okay, I have one more project for you that I picked up from my endless whip pile and UFO pile that just needs to be finished now. It needs to be finished now because it's one of my last year's advent knits. And I'm usually very good with my advents. I have none in a yarn form. Every yarn advent that I have ever got has been knit up till the last drop, and even the fiber advents. So I'm planning to keep it up that way because I just don't want all the beautiful yarn sitting around here. I want to work with it. I want to work with it now, and I had one that for some reason I ran out of steam on it last season, and then I don't know what happened. Then spring came, I wasn't feeling it, and it's been just sitting there. And I'm so close. I picked it up. I have already added another section to it. It's my beautiful Polesden Scarf by Amy Loudon. And I'm using my Maximo Yarns Half Advent. That was a gift from a friend. Everything Australian here. So, Australian friend, Australian yarn, all lovely, and it doesn't look exactly like a pattern because I'm using all of the advent yarn, every single drop of it. I'm just knitting it all in here, and then I'm doing these garter ridges in between in a fluffy mohair. There are actually two kinds. On the end, I have this very fluffy, my own handspun mohair. And then in the middle, I have also a gift from a friend. Do I have a label? I have this mohair by Knard. Very lovely yarn. I would like to knit with it again. I don't know. Do they still have it, sell it? But this is lovely. I hope they do. I need to look it up. It's lovely, like thicker mohair. Let me check the meters. 75 meters, 50 grams. So lovely. And then I have saved a bit of my handspun for the other end section. Ooh, it's falling apart. my yarn cake. Look at that floof. I spun it up ages ago. It's very loosely plied. barely at all, but yeah. I had some raw goat fiber, like mohair fiber, that I washed and processed, and it was very fun to play with. And the amount wasn't great, like what can you make with it, but it's perfect for this project as a filler, as this extra fluff, and it separates the colors. So last year I got to this section. I was halfway through this section when I put it away. There are 12 colors because it's a half advent, or 12 days of Christmas. Now I don't remember which one was it. Anyway, there were 12 minis, and I added one more in here. I have a feeling I'm knitting tighter than I'm knitting last year, because needle is same needle was in there, but I think I'm stress knitting tighter, and I have 3 more. I have 3 more to go. Where are they? Where are you? I already lifted them out. I have just 3 more to go in this order. Pink, then the light one, and then this yellowy one at the end. So 3 more and then we're done, and it takes me around evening, maybe evening and a half, to knit one of these sections. So just a few more days and I will have my Polesden Scarf ready. The pattern is like for Polesden Scarf and wrapped. It's 2 different things but in the same pattern, and I'm knitting the scarf version. Yes, it's just this long rectangular thing, and it's gonna be lovely. My favorite bit is the beginning. These colors right here are my favorite. And then I also like, actually I like all of them. These wintry ones are lovely. This is my least favorite one because it's so autumnal, and I love autumn, but autumn colors are not really my cup of tea. But then again, it goes there. We're like traveling through the seasons with this wrap. That's how I see it. I see all the seasons in here, and it's gonna be lovely once it's done. And I need to finish it before the 1st of December, because so I could cast on guilt-free new advent things. Funny story, I don't have a yarn advent this year, except we made our own. I let my kids go wild with my little mini skein basket. Somebody suggested, make your kids do it. And thank you so much, kind person, for that wonderful suggestion. The kids had fun. I had the baggies saved from last year's advent, and they just put mini skeins in those bags. And I think I have already decided what I'm gonna make with it. Not gonna tell you yet, but you will know soon if I don't change my mind. But I think it's gonna be crochet. Because I don't think I haven't done crochet advent, and no, it's not gonna be a granny wrap because I'm making that in mohair and it hasn't progressed. But yeah, that's actually all the knitting I have for today. But let's have a chat. Oh no, let's do word of the day first. Today is the first bright sunny day this week, which is great for recording, you know. We have had a very dark and gloomy week, so the word of the day will be light. Let there be light. And in Finnish, it's valo, and in Latvian, it's gaisma. I love the word gaisma. There is just something. Actually, Finnish word is also great. They are beautiful words. So, valo and gaisma. And greatly appreciated in very, very dark, wet November. It's been raining for a few days, and now at night we got a frost and everything is crisp and lovely outside again. I prefer frost. I don't like rain, especially when it's dark outside. I'm getting old. It's hard to drive when it's dark and rainy. You know, don't have vision problems. At least I think I don't, but still. Eyes getting older. Okay, knit and chat. I could knit on the wrap because I'm on a garter, and the lace is absolutely stunning on this. Sorry, my voice is disappearing. I don't know why. I'm not sick or anything. It's just Haven't even been talking much this week. Maybe that's the problem. It's out of practice, my voice. Okay, so what could we talk about? We had a lovely Father's Day. Nothing special happened around here. Visited the in-laws, had some nice time at home, and yeah, hubby got his cowl. So that was last weekend. About weather, I already told you. Weather is usual November, and today is lovely. Today is very, very lovely. What else? If you hear a weird noise in the background, it's just some stupid people destroying nearby forest. And I have cried about it for several days already, and I'm trying not to get very emotional, but there is quite a lot of anger in me about the situation that we can't do anything about because it's not our forest. I'm not sure if it's city or if it's somebody private, but there is a lovely walking area behind our house. And we got a message that somebody will be coming to clean it up after a storm. And I thought, yes, great. There are a lot of fallen trees that can be taken off the pathways. And yeah, they came to do everything else but that. They came to destroy it. They came to cash it. Just like last time during economical crisis, we have seen it before. They came to harvest timber. And that's it. And they are leaving horrible mess behind. Nothing is cleaned up. They just bulldozed it all down. And where was a beautiful natural forest, there is something looking more like a wrecked football field. And I've been upset. Our oldest kiddo saw it as well, and he's been upset about it. And yeah, my heart is broken. And people are not good for this planet. Dogs are so much better for this planet than people. People just destroy everything for their greed, for a couple of bucks, for... Yeah, I'm very emotional about the forest because we observed exactly the same thing several years ago, actually quite a few years ago, when city was in a total crapshoot and they were trying to fix economy by cutting the forest and selling timber, and it made me angry already then because so many houses lost the nice forest areas around them, and we also got exposed to the big road. It got way noisier in our yard because they cut the forest that was between us. There are some fields. The road is quite far away, like we can barely see it in a distance, but once you take the trees that were there down, you can hear it and you can see it, and it's not nice. So yeah, but we had a talk with the kid about how things are in life, and sometimes even when we try our hardest, some other people can come and destroy something you love and care about and appreciate, and yeah, it's not fair that you can't do much about it. But if they... yeah, I'm just guarding our strip because there are some trees on our land. If they come even near that, I'm gonna jump at them. Yeah, nice to cover it up as a cleanup and actually just come and ruin everything. I don't know how they sleep at night. Probably fine, better than me. I have lost sleep over this destruction of the nearby nature that so many people loved and appreciated, and just incredibly sad. Yes, people are not good. I like dogs more. Can we talk about dogs? I know a lot of you are waiting for the news on our adoptive doggy. I got a few questions on our last podcast. I'm sorry I didn't mention anything last time because there wasn't really a massive update. The good news is it looks like she is coming to us. She is reserved for us. The fees have been paid. I paid everything, and she still needs some blood tests before she can come to us. And if all is well and smooth, she will be arriving in December. Our little Christmas miracle. Not so little, giant Christmas miracle. Oh, the baby's coming home, and I sent pictures to my mom, and she's very cautious about big dogs, and it's a big dog, and she only trusts the dogs. When she was a young child, and she got scared by a dog, and it stayed with her forever. And she only trusts the dogs that she has like seen as puppies. And yeah, she was also cautious around Jackie, and Jackie is not she's mid-sized, she's not a big dog. Jackie is another rescue. You saw her in the last episode on the bed. Yeah, that's not a new dog, that's our very much old dog that's been with us for soon 8 years. uh yeah, she's a rescue as well, and now we're getting a rescue, and I'm now finally allowing myself to be excited, because it's happening. It's happening. We just need to be patient and wait for all the formalities and blood work and paperwork and her being delivered, because she's not in Finland. She's coming from abroad. Yeah, I think I have mentioned it. Very small amount of rescue dogs available in Finland. So we're rescuing her from abroad. But in Europe, she's in Europe, and she's coming, and yeah, so we're excited. I haven't told the kids yet. They don't know yet, because just in case, just to make it safe, when it gets closer to that time when we need to pick her up, then I will let them know. Just in case something goes wrong, not to break their little hearts, because our bigger kiddo, he's obsessed with all kind of animals, and he's a big animal lover, and Jackie is his his little sister, basically. The other one, he calls it, how do I translate it? Fur sister, furry sister. That sounds terrible in English. In Finnish, he calls her karvasisko. And yeah, he's always excited to come home and talk to her. And yeah, he was yesterday at home, and I was at work, and he was calling me and saying, "Oh, somebody wants to talk to you." And then I hear in the phone like. He makes the dog to talk to me on the phone. Kids are really funny. So yeah, something good in life. Little miracles. What else? What else I could tell you? Oh, I could tell you about my yarn. Kit to yarns that I promised not to ruin surprise for anyone, that a batch of my yarn traveled somewhere to Europe to be sold in one lovely little yarn store, and it went to Czech Republic. A lot of you already know that it went to Czech Republic, to Hannah. There is the name of her store on the screen, and so if you are in Czech Republic, you can get my yarn directly from Hannah. So that's some good news. I've been busy at work dyeing some Christmas yarn. Yeah, very hard to get into Christmas spirit when it's dark and gloomy outside, but I usually try to play Christmas music, eat some gingerbread, get in the mood. And I usually try to make some new colorway, or a few each year, and then I dye some oldies, old favorites, and yeah. Why I'm talking about it, I usually don't talk about work, but I just wanted to show you what I came up to this year, because I found it funny. I decided to do something that's not very traditional, because I have a lot of like more traditional yarn and like moody Christmas yarn. I decided to do something that's more me. Like semi-traditional, semi-neon crazy. So I made this color called Neon Twinkle, and I think it's fun. How it's actually darker there in the real life. It's a very dark green. So I want to see how it knits up. I have a clue how it knits up. I planned the layout of the colors, but let's see if I got it right. I haven't tested it yet, and yeah. So that's the neon twinkle and the Christmas label. I always add themed labels. I have special labels for Valentine for non-superwash yarn, and the little fox usually tells you little clues about what's happening here. So this is Christmas yarn. Not traditional, but me. Neon twinkle. Yeah. So what else? I'm really looking forward to next week and the festival, and haven't yet started packing. Not yet. We will be traveling very light, so I'm planning to bring some kind of yarn back, or purchases, some souvenirs from the festival. Obviously nothing big, because we will only have hand luggage, or then I will need to buy a suitcase and ship a suitcase of yarn back home, right? That's like plan B. No, I need to be very, very moderate with. I didn't mention I bought one thing for Advent, but it's not yarn related. Yeah, I'm now jumping to another topic. Just yeah, what I have bought this week. I ordered us a loose tea Advent calendar from the Take Tea store here in Finland. They have only a couple of locations. They are lovely. We have once had their like non-caffeinated tea Advent before, but it had so much rooibos that we don't like, that I decided to skip. And this year they did something different. So they allowed you to assemble like your own. You just pick from the samples that they have, like little baggies of loose tea, and then they will throw it into in a box, and we call it an Advent. And I did just that. So I only took fruit and herbal teas, no rooibos, because I don't know, there is something, I don't like it, my husband doesn't like it, so it was just sitting there forever, and we were struggling to finish it last time. And this time, yes, we decided that we will start our own little like tradition of having a cup of tea together every day of Advent, every evening of Advent. So I am planning to do Vlogmas this year, and you will see me drinking the tea. I decided I need to be better with my health. I don't drink coffee in the evenings, but I do like my coffee. But something nice and cozy that could bring us all together. Sophie also likes tea, and not real tea, non-caffeinated fruit teas mostly. And this will be great. She can have these as well. So yeah, very exciting purchase over here. Yeah. What else? Speaking of exciting purchases, yeah, I mentioned that we had to get new fridge. We're very happy with it, but that's not the point. Our old one gave up, and yeah. Do you know what's the best part of getting a new fridge? The giant box that it comes in. Kids have been having a blast in it. They have built a house in it, and now we can't throw it away. They refuse to give it up. The giant fridge box, it has little windows on the sides, and they have put little battery operated tea lights there, like in little paper lanterns, and they are having fun. They go there to read books and color their coloring pages and watch some cartoons on the tablet. And yeah, so we've been dragging around the house a giant cardboard box, and everybody got something out of it. I could only dream about that kind of box when I was a kid. That's the magic that we sometimes lose in life, that you don't need much to be excited and happy and joyful. And I think we should work harder on trying to find that magic, those special little moments that make your eyes sparkle, like a cardboard box fort or a house. Yes. So just that. Just sharing. Cute little moment. Okay. I think I'm gonna go now. I still have a bit of work to do today, and The weather is lovely. I would love to go for a walk with Jackie, but maybe in the afternoon, hopefully before the light disappears. Okay, thank you very much for being here with me. It means a lot that every week you take your time to spend with me. So knit a lot, take care, and I will see you next time. Heippa, and go find something joyful in your life. A little bit of magic. Okay. Heippa.